Hello and welcome. Today I'm not going to be singing, playing music, dancing, nothing like that. Not that I dance. We're going to be doing something quite out of the box for me anyway, because inside this box should be the new Lego Jaws set, and I'm not a big Lego man. Well, I'm a real person, I'm not very big at all, but I don't usually do any Lego builds. I don't buy any Lego. The only thing I've bought in recent years have been some small Lego flowers or a little bird. But nothing like this. And when I was a kid, I used to make Lego shops that sold printers and computers. So this is quite a big upgrade for me. Anyway, we can keep yapping about it, but we can just open the box and have a look at what's inside. I've got a little Stanley knife here, and as we can see, do not put on shelf before August 3rd, 2024, and also ready to ship. Hang on a minute, the big reveal. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Or should I say, ba-dum. This is a big box. I thought that the box inside would be much smaller, but it's not. It's the same size. 18 plus. Well, that's me. It looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks really cool. Obviously, I've seen it online and I've been looking at this for quite a few months. I'm not, as I already mentioned, not a big Lego fan, and I don't buy any big Lego sets because for my personal liking, I find them too expensive. And but I am a big fan of the Jaws movie and Jaws merchandise, so I thought I'll give it a go. And well, let's see how long it takes. Let's open this box up. Where do we start for that? I see there's some tape on the back here. And then I guess we just lift off the lid. Wow, look at that. Let's put that over here just for now. Well, now we have a box full of paper bags. That's environmentally friendly. I guess that'll be a base for something. Oh, and this, well, that looks like the thing we're going to be hanging the ropes on. Like I say, I've not done anything like this ever. And the last time I made anything from Lego, you know, was just very simple things. Look at that. Well, you can tell with something like that, you can tell that you're going to need a bigger boat, obviously. What's inside? Some adverts, Lego Builder. Well, if you're into that kind of thing, you can do it on your phone. And then we're having a look at the fan designer, Johnny Campbell. Pretty cool. He's from Belfast. Out in Northern Ireland. He's from Ireland. He likes playing football and designing Jaws Lego. Well, that's beautiful. Jolly good. I'll have a read of that later, but I won't film myself reading this. This is great. This is great. It's quite, that's cool. The guys from the Lego team have dressed up as Hooper, Quint and Chief. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll definitely read this. And there we go. There's step number 1. Oh wow, I remember this thing, this yellow, orange tool. I remember this thing. I can't remember if the one we used to have was orange or if it was grey. But when I was a kid, you know, many years ago, I remember using that when things got stuck together. Yep, this is going to take me 12 years to build, I imagine. But I'm going to time how long it takes. So in just a few moments, I'm going to start building it. I won't be able to do it all in one day. So who knows, maybe in a couple of minutes in the video, I'll have a beard or really long hair. But it's definitely going to take me a while to build this. So for now, I think I'll just say farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. Now by the end of this video you'll know how long it took me to build the set in total, but what I can tell you now is that 1497 bricks went into the water and only a few spares came out. Which is true, you do actually get a couple of spares here and there, and luckily I've built a couple of Lego flowers, you know, the simple ones you can buy for like 10 or 15 euros, pounds, dollars, whatever. And luckily I already learnt from those that you do keep a few spare parts sometimes, which I'm glad that I already knew, because otherwise I'd probably be worried that I was missing things and I'd be, you know,
revisiting all the previous steps to find out where I went wrong. So keep in mind, when you're building the set, you will have a few spare parts. Now, one thing that became clear to me during the build is that because I'm not a regular Lego builder, some of the parts look similar to me. Not to myself, but I mean to each other. And because of that, I was sometimes putting the wrong parts in the wrong place and having to, as I just basically said, revisit a few steps and alter the model just a little bit. But this was not anything extreme, and it only happened, 2 or 3 times in total, with a few small parts that appeared to be minor details until you realise the mistake and then think, oh yeah, of course it goes there. That makes a lot of sense. So that held me back for a few minutes, kept me busy looking for parts that I'd already used in some cases, but that only added to the fun, in my opinion. One of the things I liked most about building this set is that you're putting together parts that don't look like anything while you're building them until you move on a few steps and you realise they're like, the base of the orca, or you realise which part of Bruce you're building, and that really is a lot of fun. And I thought that this set gave me a lot of oh yeah moments, when you realise what you're actually making, and that's pretty cool. So if you are already a regular Lego collector, then you probably already know about this set, and you might even have it in your collection already. If you don't, I'd definitely pick it up, and for people who are not regular builders, I'd also advise picking this up if you're a fan of the movie, because it just looks great and it is a lot of fun to build. Basically, I think the Lego Ideas designer has done a great job, just like the Lego company has. It looks great on your bookshelf, and it's great to stand around it and make Jaws quotes with your friends and family, such as "show me your hands," and then to say, "You've got Lego hands, you've been counting bricks all your life."
You should keep your fat ass on the stool. I will not mince my words, I will speak loud and clear. Maybe hard to make out with your hands on your ears. In that case, read my lips. Can you read what I say?
And that brings us to the last step, or last barrel, should I say. The manual's telling me there is one more thing to do, and that is to detach part of Bruce and put him on this lovely diorama down here, which I actually really like, and I very much liked building this. The last part was very enjoyable and very satisfying, I thought, to build. So yeah, that's the last step. Put Bruce on the diorama, and then obviously with the orca as well, and it will look a little bit like that. So I'm going to close the book now. Close the book on that. We're going to turn around the diorama, because then you can see this lovely, I love this, Jaws. You're going to need a bigger boat. Well, and sometimes you do need a bigger boat. Right now, I hope I can take Bruce to bits without sort of taking him to bits, if you know what I mean. Because I've already broken him before during the building process, so I think I'll probably just hold on to this front part and this back part. I hate doing this. This is not something, or maybe, that's it. Lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, that's very easy. Well, as you can see, I was doing that wrong, but it's quite easy to slide Bruce on and off the stand, and the stand has these little parts so you can put the characters on there if you don't want to display the full thing. So, and then I imagine we just put him on there like so and push him down. Right? Well, he can't really go any other way, can he? Looks about right to me. I mean, he's connected to this part, so it looks like he's a full shark coming out of the water. And then I suppose all we have to do then is put the orca on here like so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that doesn't fix on in any way, so that's loose. So don't go wobbling your cupboards around. And as you can see, this little wire's come loose, and it does that sometimes. It might not be tight enough, but then again, you're not really going to be touching it a lot. Even though this is sort of a toy, it'd be a very big pain in the ass to rebuild parts if it's broken in half just a bit somewhere. Strange sentence. Anyway, the final verdict. I think that this thing looks absolutely amazing. I already thought that when I saw it on the pictures, so I just knew that I had to have it because I was pretty sure I wouldn't be disappointed. I'm very happy that I have not been disappointed. As I said, this is the first big Lego set, or first proper Lego set I've ever built, and it's taken me 5 days, obviously not 5 times 24 hours, but it's taken me 5 days over the last week. I have kept all the times and I've recorded all the things that I did during the build, so I'll just display the time somewhere here or maybe there to show you how long it actually took. I'm estimating it was probably around 6 hours. That's a guess, 5.5 to 6 hours, and well, I'm sure you'll see on the screen if I'm correct or incorrect. But yeah, I thought it was a really nice thing to build. The only criticism that I could find really are things like these little ropes, and as well, I always wonder with these things why the stickers are on a separate sheet and not already on the bricks or printed on like is the case with these, because I think that looks a lot better. I'm sure it's more expensive, but I mean, there's only a few stickers, so it's not a big problem. But that being said, there's only a few stickers, so why not print those few stickers onto the bricks? Anyway, fair enough. I understand they use a lot of universal parts, and I thought the usage of certain parts was quite creative to build certain parts of the boat and the shark on the inside. That's a lot of fun to build. So moral of the story is I really enjoyed doing this, and I'm not a Lego guy, literally. And I would do something like this again. The only thing stopping me is the price, because I thought this was quite expensive. I'm also a big fan of Back to the Future, but I saw that the DeLorean is even more expensive than this set. And well, that brings me to the next thing. Even if I did want to buy it, where would I put it in my house? So for me at this time, I think this is enough, and I really like this. So I'm going to put it in a nice spot so I can enjoy looking at it. That's it really, so thank you very much for checking it out. If you like checking it out, you can subscribe to my channel, but I don't do anything else like this, so you won't see any other Lego videos unless this thing really takes off and everyone wants me to do that. But instead of doing that, I'm usually writing and recording and performing music, so you can usually find me doing that. Yeah, so, and remember, we need those summer dollars, so always support your local musicians. All right, thanks for watching, cheerio, and God bless.